thanks again for taking the time to have a look at this video, and thank you again for all your help getting all the information and details I've needed from you in the past few weeks in regards to the building down on Hickson Road. Just to run through today the floor plans and the presentation boards that you should have received in your email. If you haven't, please send me an email and I'll send them along to you as soon as I can get to a computer. And so we'll first of all, I'll just talk about the style, the theme. You have asked in your brief for it to be sustainable theme, and we've also looked at the history of the building and the fact that it has always been a warehouse, it's always been a container of things. It's a very industrial sort of style. So we have used that industrial theme as well as looked at the words sustainability, got to the root of sustainability and got to the actual elements, and we thought element was a nice way to describe the natural world, the sustainability and all of that. So we've come up with Element House. The logo for Element House is a hexagon, and you will see that throughout the whole theme of the building. So we've kind of used the hexagon theme and the sustainability theme and a little bit of industrial theme and thrown it all in together, and we've come up with a really good luxury 5-star hotel. And we hope that it impresses you, it impresses your superiors as well. So if you just open up your first floor plan.
As you exit the lifts and enter the lobby, the first thing you see is a reception, which is a custom design based on the shape, the hexagon, which is our main theme. It's our branding for Element House hotels. The reception is very 3D. It's very interesting to look at. It's made out of timber veneer and a reclaimed antique mirror. The lighting for the reception is actually hidden in the cabinetry, and again mimics the bottom hexagon shapes. Is the same as the top hexagon shapes. Behind this is a task bench, which is an eco silestone, and then the signage and the feature wall behind this is a brick veneer, which is made out of local recycled bricks, and then we've painted it with Dulux natural white. Behind this wall is the bag storage, and the concierge, the receptionists and the managers, and as well as the admin, all have access to the bag store. It is a secure section. It does have a safe in there as well for any customer or any clients that want to don't want to hold their valuables in their room safes and would just like a bit of extra security. There is an airlock that all staff will need to get through, except for the concierge, of course. They can, also concierge and reception can access directly from the lobby. However, to get into the bag store or to get into the airlock, it's all security coded. The admin and manager are sectioned off into the side of the building. There is a small waiting room with the admin for those guests who are waiting to see the manager. The manager is close to everything, close to the safe, close to the reception, and can keep an eye on operations where he or she is. The windows in this section will have both shears and blockouts, like in all the bedrooms. There will be a bit of light in there, however, it's the evening glare that will be the biggest problem as far as with computer monitors and surfaces and such. In the reception there is an artwork by local New South Wales artist Gillian Mark. It's a huge sculpture, 1.8 metres tall, and guests are encouraged to take photos, jump on it, play on it. It's virtually indestructible, and it's a very interesting artwork from quite a new up-and-coming Australian artist who do a lot of public works. Heading over into the particle bar, which is what we've named the bar. based on element particle kind of relationship. The particle bar is, the bar itself is a recycled timber board, and the back of the bar is antique recycled mirror tiles, which will be custom made by a local Sydney glass manufacturer. The lobby lounge uses a lot of recycled timber in pallets. There's a feature wall all cladded in timber pallet material that curves up and becomes a ceiling feature. The bench seating in here is pallets as well, so it's all recyclable pallets. You can purchase these from local suppliers that do put them through testing before they resell them. The chairs here are created by an Australian designer, and they are made out of kangaroo hide and fur, and that is a byproduct of the culling industry. And if they weren't used for chairs, they'd be used for belts or shoes. So it's nice to see them have a bit more of a story than a belt. There's a lot of greenery in here. All the greenery in the whole level are plants that absorb toxins and release, basically filter the air, which is nice. They don't require a lot of watering or sunlight, and they're not toxic at all to anyone. The lobby lounge again uses recycled timber low tables. The ceiling feature that spans from the lobby lounge into the reception is ceiling mounted or ceiling hidden planters with English ivy, and the vines will drop down over the guests. It's quite a nice feature. That with some drop pendant lighting can look quite nice, can really bring that green, sustainable eco feel to the hotel. The kitchen is just a small commercial kitchen. The bigger kitchen's upstairs, and there is a lift, a little dumbwaiter for any complicated meals that need to come up, but small meals, chips, burgers, tapas, that sort of thing, absolutely fine to be prepped in this lower level kitchen. The lockers and the staff facilities, we've got a couple of toilets in there, shower, ironing board, bench seating, everything they need if they need to go for a run or need to go out. They can refresh and start their day for work. This is a security entrance as well. This whole hallway section is a security entrance. There's a large pivot door from lobby to rooms, and only guests can access it. Any guests of guests will need to see the reception or the concierge before they can enter, as it is key to open or key card to open. All the rooms are very similar. The Twin Harbour room and the King Harbour suite have an adjoining door for any families that are coming along. The Grand River suite is a premium suite on this level, and the Accessible River suite also has a room for a carer who does not get charged any extra. And if there is no one in that room will be locked by staff. Each room again has natural planter boxes to absorb the very little amount of VOCs, if any, from our selection. We've got carpet on the floors, which are made out of Triexta, which is a new way to produce fabrics from corn. That's a Godfrey Hirst carpet. Then there is also tiles to the bathrooms. All the bathrooms are open plan except for the Accessible River suite and the Twin Harbour room, and that is just because there will be possibly more than one non-related or in a relationship people in there, and they will most likely want a bit of privacy. The veneer in each room is the same. It's Briggs Blackwood, and that colour of almost like a coppery timber, plus the black block-out curtains, black carpet with white, with green, certainly creates an industrial theme with an eco element to it. The hallway, coming back out into the hallway, the hallway has an installation art feature that we've created. It's scrap metal, recycled steel, which we have laser cut to the hexagonal shape, and that will clad the walls and be a drop ceiling as well, and lighting will be above this and will create beautiful shadows and shapes throughout. As far as bathroom plumbing facilities go in every room, as well as the staff, as well as the public toilets, except for the accessible suite and the disabled toilet, they're all by Australian designer Mark Newson. It's produced by Caroma, and they are manufactured in Australia and all have quite high WELS ratings. The disabled and accessible suites do have high quality plumbing from Caroma as well, which again is an Australian manufacturer. However, the design is quite limited as we have had to use the Australian approved, Australian standard plumbing. However, the Accessible River Suite does have their own bath, freestanding bath, which, although it's not as nice as the Mark Newson's, it's very much a nice addition, as most accessible hotel rooms will not include this.
In conclusion, the two themes, sustainability and industrial, have been brought together using the shape of the hexagon. The hexagon represents the building blocks of life, the molecular structure, the nature in its most simplest form. And it also represents a bolt, a nut, a screw, like cogs. It brings together that raw element that began the Industrial Revolution and thus leading to the industrial theme. It also represents Element House, a bringing together of these two themes, a representation of history as well as where we'll be going into the future with sustainability. Thank you again for watching my video, and if you do have any questions or if you would like me to send any more files through again, please send me an email or